Floating between the shores of Syria, Turkey, and Lebanon, Cyprus has a unique blend of cultural influences stemming from an interwoven fabric of nationalities, ranging from ancient civilizations like the Persian and Byzantine empires to the continents surrounding the island of Cyprus, Asia, Africa, and Europe. In addition to tourist hotspots, Cyprus offers a delicious study abroad experience. Among the many opportunities provided by universities, like the University of Nicosia, study abroad students are given an opportunity to learn about the culinary traditions of Cyprus. Hirst is a world-traveled chef and teacher and currently an instructor at the University of Nicosia. He is teaching students how to prepare a meal with halloumi cheese, an indigenous cheese that has been produced on the island since the Byzantine era. These same students were given a chance to see how traditional halloumi is made. On a small farm in the village of Tesseri, Kostala continues the tradition her family began before being forced to flee North Cyprus during the Turkish invasion in 1974. In order to avoid the midday heat, Kostala gets up every day around 3 a.m. to milk the goats and then make the halloumi later that morning. Translated by Thanos Koulos, a program coordinator with Global Learning Semesters, Kostala begins to explain the time-honored steps of making the halloumi. First, she starts by straining the goat's milk. Afterwards, the milk is heated up to kill any microorganisms that might exist. Then the mixture is cooled to a lukewarm temperature.
1 little spoon of rennet makes 100 liters of milk, turns 100 liters of milk into halloumi cheese.
After adding a bit of rennet, mixed with a small amount of water, the milk begins to curdle.
So this is not good enough.
This makes the thick parts of the mixture float to the top. This step is complete when Kostala can stick her hand into the curds and pull them out without any of it sticking. Similar to a custard being ready when the knife comes out clean, this is a very hands-on process from start to finish. The mixture is then strained, and the thicker chunks are gathered.
It means 10 kilos of milk, 10 kilos of goat milk to produce 1 kilo of halloumi cheese.
These portions of the mixture are then compressed to help remove any unwanted moisture and are then formed into small cakes, which are set aside. The remainder of the milk is used to make a second type of cheese called inari, a low-fat light cheese that is very mild in flavor, which is more like cottage cheese, moister and softer than the halloumi. Later, the cakes of halloumi are placed into plastic bags that have small holes cut into them. The bags are put back into the remains of the milk stock after the inari has been removed, and the halloumi is cooked for another length of time, usually for 1 hour. Afterwards, Kostala takes out the halloumi, removes it from the bags, and then adds salt and mint, and sometimes other spices for flavor, and folds the cheese over itself. At this point, they can do several things with the warm halloumi. It can be eaten in its present form, or it can be stored and dried for slicing and grilling later. The halloumi can even be placed back into the reaming liquid in a plastic container, capped and sealed tightly to cure and store the cheese for up to a year. Fresh halloumi cheese is just one taste of the many that Cyprus has to offer. Thanks to the hospitality of the Cypriots, visitors and students alike are offered the opportunity to experience firsthand the culture and cuisine of Cyprus.
Halloumi is very good.